Hi, I'm Dr. Kurt Woeller for Sunrise Functional Medicine and Autism Recovery System.com. I want to talk real quickly about magic bullet therapies for autism. I've been around in the autism community since 1998 when I first attended my first autism conference in San Diego, California, at the time called DAN, or Defeat Autism Now. And I've seen a lot of flash in the pan remedies come and go. A lot of them. And what I've realized as very early on, and still holds true today, is that we need to focus on the fundamentals and many times come back to the fundamentals for an individual with autism who either has stopped progressing or is, regressing essentially in their overall development. And so a long time ago, I developed something called the 4-pillar approach. And the 4 pillars is something that I've applied to other health conditions, whether it's people with chronic fatigue or people with neurological problems or autoimmune disorders. It still holds true. And that is the 4 pillars break down to diet, foundational supplementation, digestive system assessment, and methylation. Now, diet is critical because no matter who you are, you're not going to get healthy or overcome a health challenge if you're not willing to make changes to your diet. The problem is there's not one autism diet. There are many different diets that might be appropriate for a given individual at different times and stages in their life. And so you have to find many times the information or a practitioner that can help you along in this pathway. In our practice, of Sunrise Functional Medicine, my partner, Dr. Tracy Trenkatella, a naturopathic doctor, helps with nutritional consultations for special needs kids and others. The second pillar is nutritional supplementation. Now, this is a very large category because there are foundational supplements, multivitamins, minerals, antioxidants, essential fats that all of us can benefit from. I take supplements on a daily basis. And one thing to understand is that, and in general, autistic individuals tend to have limited diets where they're only eating certain foods. So they're going to develop certain deficiencies, for example. And so these foundational nutrients help to fill in those gaps nutritionally. And then there are other supplements that are used as targeted intervention for specific needs. It could be because of a neurotransmitter imbalance. It could be because of some other type of problem like a yeast overgrowth or bacterial overgrowth where targeted nutrients are used. And so those things are usually layered in over time based on laboratory testing, which brings us to the third pillar, and that is understanding the impact, both good and bad, of the digestive system. One of the major comorbid problems in autism is gut problems, and worsening gut problems often lead to worsening behavior, cognitive abilities, language, socialization issues. Toxins within the gut, from yeast to candida to mold to bacteria, can have significant impact on brain and nervous system function. This is well known, well documented, has been known for years. So we have to do certain types of lab testing to assess the gut, whether that's a comprehensive stool analysis to look at functional status of the gut as well as pathogens, or a test that I commonly do called the organic acids test that looks at metabolic toxins, metabolic imbalances, as well as toxins linked to bacteria and yeast. We could always come back to the digestive system as a place where things may be going wrong that could, again, be contributing to some of the characteristics seen in autism. The fourth pillar is methylation, and this is a very large category because it's linked to the methylation system or cycle in the body. And this system has a tremendous impact on brain and nervous system development, language, socialization, detoxification, immune function. And it's not so simple that you can just throw a couple supplements at it and have everything working well. In fact, the more we learn about the methylation cycle, the more we understand how it's linked to other biochemical systems in the body in this growing interactive web. And one of the things that I've realized too over the years is that if there is a lack of foundational nutrients and we don't have a healthy diet and or we've got problems going on the gut, that's causing oxidative stress and inflammation, well, those factors will negatively impact the methylation cycle. The methylation system and its web, if you will, is also very much linked to different genetic patterns in the body. So it's a complicated area, but it needs to be understood that it's part of this four-pillar system. What I'm finding is a lot of people jump into biomedical intervention by doing certain targeted, or what I consider to be magic bullet therapies, or so they think. They want antiviral medication from the get-go, or they're looking for something like leucovorin or Namenda, thinking that this might be the magic fix. And although those remedies in singular form might be helpful in a select few with an autism, by and large, they're usually not helpful greatly if the fundamental aspects haven't been addressed first. So that's one of the things that I learned many years ago and still teach about and still implement in my own practice, again, is those four pillars. And then using, again, other therapies as complementary to that. If you have questions, you can always reach out to us at Sunrise Functional Medicine. I'm also available for private consultations. And I'm also available for ongoing questions through the forum of the autismrecoverysystem.com website for general questions related to biomedical intervention. Again, I'm Dr. Kurt Woeller. Thank you.